What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Devin Coates. Thanks for tuning into the channel. This DCoates Daily Dose is going to be about investing in yourself. And this is just one for self-development and motivation, but then you can move to entrepreneurship and business as well, because that's definitely my passion and what I want to do in the long run is entrepreneurship and starting my own businesses and kind of that kind of realm. But I digress. So I've been investing in books and audiobooks for definitely the last 2.5 to 3 years, and probably 4 years I've been really starting to read again. So probably ever since I was around 20, I really started to read and consume. In the last 2.5 years, I've been consuming audiobooks pretty rapidly. So I definitely consume a decent amount of material. At this point, the last, I would say, about 6 months or so, I've been in, actually 6 months to a year. Tai Lopez's 67 Steps probably was the first course I've ever done, and that's really what got the ball rolling. But now I kind of do it in all phases. So I'll buy fitness, social, business, entrepreneurship, self-development. I'll buy whatever I feel like is worth the money. But that's really what I really wanted to come with this video today, because I know I just started kind of putting up course reviews of some recent courses I've taken. And if you guys want to see any other ones, like, just ask me. I'll put them up. I know I've done Hustler Kung Fu, Tai Lopez's 67 Steps. I haven't put that up. I bought Hot Seat at Home. I'm actually going to be doing the boot camp, if you guys are familiar with RSD and are into that kind of shit. So come end of October, I kind of have a plan of putting those ones up. But I digress. I'm just really talking about this because, putting the money down is really a lot of people's big hang up, is that they don't want to spend that money, especially when there's tons of free content. But when you do get on that other side of the curtain and see the amount of value, like if they're giving you this shit for free, like imagine the shit you could pay for. And it's all condensed, it's all very streamlined and tailored to fit whatever realm. Whatever you're seeing for free, this is going to have way deeper tactics and everything like that. But then you have to think on the other end. You're consuming all their content, and at the end of the day, honestly, for me, a lot of times I'll buy their stuff just to thank them. Like the Victory Unit, at least for what I'm using for currently, I am getting into more of the business stuff, and he has some cool shit. Like I've been watching that more. I actually watched one yesterday, and I was mostly for the review, and I'll get into it on part 2, but it's like to thank them. Like honestly, I could go and look up all his workouts and get a lot of his advice, especially for which part? What was the Lean Mass Manifesto? I mean, if you watch enough Brandon Carter, I already knew those were the ways that he's been doing a lot of this stuff. Maybe he hit it more direct, and you didn't have to watch all his videos. But at this point, I know he intermittent fasts. I know he does full body workouts. I know he does supersets. Like a lot of the stuff he said in that was like reiterated, but it's like, honestly, like I had no problem paying because I support the fact that he's putting this content out. I like that he streamlined it in one place, made it a lot easier. I don't have to watch all his videos, but it's really to thank the person for what they do. And then when you put the money down, and this is the big thing that people need to understand, is when you put that money down, that investment that you're making will increase the amount that you get back. So there's been studies that have been done that people that, like, if you give somebody the same thing and you give it to them for free, and you have them pay $100 for it, if you check back with them in a month, they will get less satisfaction out of it if they got it for free than if they paid $100, because they put skin in the game that they actually have to take advantage of it. That's why a lot of people, like, if you're doing something for a free trial, you might not use it, but if you paid a full year subscription for it, you better get your fucking money's worth, because you've already put that skin in the game. So when you do actual courses where you're putting a lot down, you need to kind of realize that as well. And that is definitely like one big portion of why I believe in doing the courses. But then also, it's really like the amount of fucking value and that you get out of a paid course. Like, they're giving you this shit for free because they know the shit that they're giving to you for money is going to have a lot more. And if you trust the source, especially with this content age, with a lot of this content marketing where, most of the people I buy their stuff, like, I've been watching them on YouTube repetitively for a long time. So I already know their level of delivery, like the people I've really bought courses, it's like Brandon Carter, like Ty Lopez, Glendon Cameron, Grant Cardone, all those people. I've watched so many videos. Like, I know that they're going to give me my bang for my buck. I already trust the source. So it's really not a huge risk. So if, I guess my main message to the people out there is just, or anybody watching, is like, there's a course, and I'm not saying to go into crazy debt, even though I honestly, like, I don't really ball out on anything but courses at this point because I get so much value from it. But if there is a course that you're looking at that you're like on the fence about, and you've been watching this guy or girl for a while, and you've been thinking, like, should I do it? Should I not? Should I do it? Should I not? And you can feasibly like figure out a way to pay for that, I would say go do it. Because if you're just thinking about it, you need to get on that other side. When you get on the other side of the curtain and you see what's within these courses, this is actually how you meet people, like-minded people, and this is actually how you get to these new levels. Like, if you listen to anybody who's making these courses, they'll tell you, I've taken all these other courses. And then when you go to these different events and conferences, like, you're going to need to be in that in circle. So really connecting up, putting your money where your mouth is, so to speak, or really where your mind is. If you're trying to get to this next level, you need to throw something down to get to that next level. You need to do something you've never done. And for the last 6 months, when I've really been taking them and really been getting into these courses that I've been putting down, it's really changed my whole outlook, and honestly kind of changed my life and my perspective. That a lot of people my age, a lot of my surroundings, people, my peers, I don't really see them doing the same things that I'm doing, or really getting the same kind of influence or new shift of mindset that when I invest in these and I'm putting my time, instead of blowing it at the bar or blowing it doing dumb shit, and not like the bar is a bad place, because I like having fun, but I'd rather put all that money down instead of blowing an exuberant amount of money somewhere where there is no return, long-lasting return on it. These things will last. A lot of the ones that cost a lot of money you'll have forever. So I guess that's my message. You need to invest in yourself to really get that benefit. So I don't want to make it too long. We're already hitting about 8 minutes, and that's really what it's like. Invest in yourself. If there's a course that you're looking at and you trust the source, you've been watching the source, you've been consuming a lot of their free shit, and you think that they are onto something and they're trying to put something out there that's costing more money. I'm not saying to get the most expensive one first. Maybe get their lower product, but make that investment, make that commitment, make that investment in yourself. Thank the person for giving you all that free stuff, and I'm telling you, with the skin in the game, you'll be that much more motivated to actually do whatever you've been consuming free for all this time. And then number two, it's going to be a step to getting you more connected up with like-minded people that are watching that kind of stuff. And then you're going to be on a new realm, and you're going to be introduced to a whole new network of people. And I'm not going to act like I've been influenced by this crazy network of people, but at this point, but I'm already thinking I want to invest more and more and more in these things, and more like attend some of these events, that when you do sign up to these different courses, you get invited to more stuff. So that's really my whole piece. Invest in yourself, invest in the courses. Courses are not a bad thing. Don't be scared of putting the money down. It'll be well worth it in the long run. And I'm sure if you trust the source, you will get way more than your money's worth out of whatever you're investing. So until next time, it's your boy Devin Coast. Thanks for tuning into the channel. Please click the like button. Please click the subscribe button. Leave some comments below. And until next time, you know what it is. Peace.